The boys are ready for battle. Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to some Warhammer Total War. We are back in the laboratory mode and it's been a little while since I last recorded content on Warhammer. I kind of feel like I've taken a nice break from the game and now we can suddenly start to, start bringing it back to the channel in scenario battles, custom maps, and obviously it's a great time to do it as the brand new DLC is making its way to our games very, very soon. And let me tell you, this DLC is packed with a ton of new content. We've obviously got 2 brand new factions, we've got a complete rework for the Empire, and much more. So what I thought we'd do today is just go ahead and have a huge online battle or laboratory battle. Unfortunately, you can't do the laboratory in an online battle. That would be absolutely crazy. But as you can see, we have almost 10,000 Lizardmen troops, bringing all the brand new units and going up against us. We do have obviously the Empire faction, the Huntsmen. I'm not sure if we can find the actual character, but look how awesome these battle wagons are. Man, that is sick. And we've got them, and they've got obviously a large army, some wizards there. Where is the Amber Bowman? I can't quite see him. Maybe he's hidden. Will obviously come into view. And I brought obviously some of the new regiments of renown as well for them as well. So we'll be able to see hopefully a bunch of content in this battle. And as you can see, they have over 19,000 soldiers. So it's close to having, a good 30,000 man battle. What's not to love in that? Obviously, we've got a bad boy right here. This thing is insane. The Dread Soros, and I think this is actually the largest unit in the game now. I think these are actually taller than the mammoths, with obviously the backpack as well. So this thing is just wild, absolutely crazy. We have these bad boys as well. These are the Blessed Croxigors, and these guys are the Regiment of Renown Croxigors. So they've kind of got this blue electric energy kind of coming off their weapons, and they've got a few more markings and stuff. And oh my god, look how cute this boy is right there. He's just out here looking for love. And hopefully, oh my god, that's actually crazy. He looks so cute. Obviously, I would not want to face him in battle, but nonetheless, there you go. As we go over as well, we have just kind of the normal Blessed Croxigors with very similar weapons, just getting that itch, which he'll be able to, do when he smashes into the enemy ranks. We also have a few other units to bring. We have the Razer Hunter Pack right here. So this is kind of like a fast-moving cavalry. From what I've played with these guys, they kind of seem like they play much like the Warhounds for Chaos. Kind of just a fast-moving force that can kind of shoot out kind of some missiles and then get stuck in kind of to chase down enemy units. We also have the Star Chamber Guardians were always a unit in the game. It's been a little while, so I wasn't too sure. And there's a handful of others. We'll do in other battles as well, but these are kind of the ones I've just brought in today's engagement. Oh yeah, and obviously we do have Nakai, I think is how you pronounce it. We have obviously the leader of the Croxigors. Croxigors are always like my favorite unit in the Lizardmen roster, so to actually get a legendary lord like that is very, very cool indeed. So we'll be able to see what he does, some of his abilities. We'll be able to rack off some big bonuses and other stuff. So let's just get this bad boy started. We will advance our army forward as well to meet the enemy in place, because they have a lot of battle wagons and other stuff, which is probably going to be quite new, like a big nuisance for us. We can obviously see some of the battle wagons right now. We've got the Black Lions moving forward with their chamber guns on them. Man, this is going to be absolutely wild. And then we have the normal one, which is just a mortar set. Or is this another Regiment of Renowned one? Then this is just a mortar variant of the war wagon, so you can move. And obviously as well, we're on 6 times unit scale, so because of that, you're going to notice that these war wagons do have a lot more in their unit. I think they only have around about 4 normally. But yeah, right now. So the mortars are already going to be causing havoc in my battle line, but we will keep on advancing. We'll obviously close the distance as quickly as possible, and I'll probably just continue to march. We're in no rush. We have some elite units ready to get stuck in, so we'll just slowly advance towards the enemy. Also, apologies if there's any echo in my mic. I'll try and sort it out the best I can, but I am currently in my new office right now, and oh my god, the oh yeah, sorry, it's the it's the Hellblaster, which seems to be doing really good. And I guess now it's probably time to run, right? It's kind of cool seeing the Hellblaster actually being useful, because this was definitely one of the weapons that just weren't that good when it came to fighting. However, the main reason it wasn't that good was, I think, mainly because it was never elevated enough to shoot at your opponents. But now it's on a war wagon, it kind of gets the extra elevation and it can shoot really effectively. Oh, look at that, it just opens up. That's such a cool animation. I must admit it, as I said, someone who doesn't really play Warhammer much, I'm definitely going to be getting back into it now that we've had this big patch. But whenever, like, I can never fault with DLCs. The DLCs for Warhammer 2 have been solid. Every single one has added in really cool animations and units and, you know, revamping the campaign. So it's definitely something I can never fault, but we just need to get our asses stuck in now, because right now we are being skirmished to death. Let's go ahead and send some of these normal Kroxigors into battle. We'll send forward some of our Soros warriors. It seems like they're really trying to get around that flank with their great swords and stuff. So yeah, we'll just charge forward with our infantry. I just think I need to get my men stuck into this. I could just group attack, but it's fine. We'll just kind of push forward, and we should now be able to see a little bit more. We have, yeah, we have some cool storms, and we obviously want to send forward these boys, right? This is our main killing squad. I was like, yeah, let's just set up with like these bad boys. We'll get them a little bit closer, and obviously we'll get this bad boy in as well. I want to see what the Dread Soros has done, because I mean, what a bloody name, a Dread Soros. That's yeah, definitely something that I want in my armies when it comes to battles. So let's go back onto normal speed now, charge our men forward. And we only have around about 30,000 units in this battle, so honestly the lag shouldn't be that bad whatsoever, especially with Blood and Gore as well. Sometimes it can like chug a bit, but I mean, for the most part my FPS is sticking pretty high, so I think we'll be good. And you can obviously see what the new Kroxigors are like in this faction. I love the black war paint. Man, I just really wish we would one day get an army painter. Maybe we can but hope in Warhammer 3 that we get that, you know, that army painter we've wanted so badly, even if it's just in multiplayer. Yeah, we need some more men up here for sure. Oh, the Kroxigors are going in. Here we go. Yes, I really want to see these guys just ruin. Oh, so good. Look at them. Where's our main leader as well? Over here. So he has what? So he has Miasma of Despair, which reduces everyone's everyone's speed, their energy, and their leadership by 8. That's not too bad. And then we get a Primal Roar that makes them go on a rampage, but doesn't. I think I'm pretty sure that's just normal in a lot of these units. I mean, he has the Cold-Blooded Lizardman trait as well. Do any of these units have their own special ability? So none of these guys do. We've got some of these things. This one is actually shooting. If we take a look at this, we can see maybe them animations, maybe move this unit a little bit closer so it can shoot a bit more effective. And now let's also throw forward our Temple Guard as well, because it seems like the firepower that this faction has is actually insane. I mean, for the most part, you know, missiles are king in this game. If you're playing like I'm playing right now, not really paying attention, just trying to, you know, have some fun, you can really see how much damage a firepower does do. So these guys can probably just come over here. Can you shoot them? Because I want to see what the animation is like as they shoot. Do they just like flick their tails? Yeah, they just flick their tails and shoot out, I guess, the Razer bolts. That's cool. And we have a big reserve line right here, which we can continue to push up. Where is that big boy as well? Where is the... Yeah, here he is. Oh my god, get yourself stuck in, my dude. We can go back on slow-mo as well for a little bit. Because, I mean, oh, I love the Kroxigors, man. I really do. They're awesome. They are fighting great swords, but I'm pretty sure they'll do pretty decently against the great swords. Look at that thing, man! If you're just a normal Empire soldier, just, you know, just chilling out, not expecting much, when all of a sudden you see this coming out the jungle, my god, that thing is huge. That is definitely the largest creature in the game. Oh, what I have to do as well, I have to make entities bigger. So we can have, like, we can put these entities, I think you can make the models, single unit models, I think it's like 600% bigger. Oh my god. So we're going to have to do that and just put them up against like an entire Empire army, and just, it'll be like Attack on Titan, but with Dread Sauruses. And you can obviously see the Kroxigors as well, getting stuck in with their Mallets of Destiny. Yeah, doing some good damage. I mean, I think we're going to lose this battle. I mean, I did give them a lot more money, but I mean, for the most part, Advanced Power is pretty even. Let's go ahead and start playing a little bit more seriously. Let's go ahead and get a Burning Alignment on the go as well. Can we do that? Was that going to fire? Because that obviously will do so much damage. And these things always remind me like the stuff from Dawn of War. I can't remember what it's called, the weapon. It's been so long since I played Dawn of War. Oh, sorry, Dawn of War? Gears of War, sorry. Yeah, it's been so long since I played it, but you guys know what I mean. And I mean, it just does so much damage ripping through the Empire ranks. That's going to definitely soften up some of the enemy units. We also have a chain lightning or two we could definitely put out as well. And actually, there's no point in miscasting that, right? Let's just put a normal chain lightning right there. And we can even Comet of Cassandora. But yeah, for like a non-mobile faction, it's going to be very interesting. We can probably push this in. So like a faction like the Lizards Men, I think this is going to be a very hard engagement for them, because I think a lot of what this faction comes up against, the Huntsman faction, I think a lot of what they do is it's just mobility. Also, how sick was that animation on these guys? They like, as they charge through the ranks, they get like people stuck to their spikes. That was insane. That was so cool. Like they actually get like people stuck to them and then they just like throw them off. That's really cool, man. That is really, really cool. We've got Coxagors on this other flank as well, just out, you know, smashing away these peasant spearmen. Definitely going to get a lot of kills indeed. This thing is still doing some serious damage as well, just doing its thing. We can probably get a little bit deeper in the enemy ranks. And where's our main man as well? He's just out here leading them. Okay, cool. Well, it seems like we've managed to rack up this flank, so we can probably go and support the other parts of our army. We obviously also have you know, our elite infantry over here as well fighting. Might not be a bad idea to go back and just save these guys, so we can reinforce the main front line. But for now, it's fine. We'll continue to move up. And I guess I'll probably give it like a massive like debuff to them. Oh, and here he comes. Look at him just ripping through our ranks. Okay, just get stuck in now. And you obviously have all the skinks on top of him as well. Just shooting away. Oh, baby, that is insane. Absolutely awesome. Definitely probably my new favorite. I want to say this is my new favorite unit in the game, but these guys, yeah, these dudes are pretty insane as well. And we've got some men who have come back from routing as well, so we'll just bring them into a fight again to reinforce, because our left flank is, yeah, not looking as clean. Obviously absorbing the majority of the enemy fire. And all their archers as well. I gave them like a bunch of these archers because they're a new unit, so I wanted to bring them in. You guys can actually start to see them a little bit, you know, in action, outputting a lot of damage. We do actually have some more spells, so maybe we'll like Comet of Cassandora down here. Yeah, maybe we'll just like Comet of Cassandora down there, and then we'll just pop out some spells. We have so much Winds of Magic right now. Oh, the rest of the boys have just arrived as well. That's perfect. Again, we can probably big it. Oh, it's actually a pretty small debuff though on them. I guess it's not that bad, the Miasma of Despair, if you're around them. But I mean, yeah, these Croxicors would. I mean, I guess we should probably send our main lord over here. Yeah, we'll probably send our main lord over there. Oh yeah, we also have a steam tank as well. But their steam tanks the same. I'm pretty sure this faction does get, you know, unique steam tanks. But this one is obviously just a normal Altdorf steam tank, so we'll have to obviously check that out in another video. These poor huntsmen have came to the wrong jungle this day. Got these Mike Tyson boxers just going at it. Yeah, you need to get over here, help support this. If we can rattle these great swords, we can probably move back around. Nice, more reinforcements have just got stuck in over here as well as they've turned up. So yeah, I mean we're basically breaking everywhere, but for the most part, yeah, we're breaking everywhere. I gave him far too many missiles, I guess, and didn't bring enough for myself. Yeah, I should have brought maybe some skink skirmishers. I also, I think I let them spend about 5, 6, 7, 8,000 more than I did. And their missile superiority is just running. This is all like handgun. This is without handgunners. This is just all the war wagons. I mean, that fire is just, yeah, definitely very, very strong. The Empire is going to be a faction not to mess with. I mean, they're already very, very good, but now with these war wagons and all the other type, they can just have maneuverable artillery. And end up having these Napoleonic battles. Okay, let's finally pop off this Miasma of Despair. Does it do any cool effects or anything on the units? I mean, it's routing them. with him arriving up, reducing that leadership by 8 has actually helped out quite a lot. And then I think they're also poisoned as well. Yeah, oh, they're terrified even. So they're not routing, they're just terrified. There you go. As soon as the terrified stuff happens, it goes away. Let's just send him on a rampage. It should buff up all of our units around here and just let them, yeah, go off. So I'm very interested to see how long it's going to take the AI to kill this Feral Soros. Or Dreadsaurus, sorry. Because it's already on 400 kills. Now, that's obviously not as much as, say, in Vanilla, because in Vanilla, they're not fighting against 6 times units, you know. But still big nonetheless. So can I see, do I have anything still left alive? So he's still alive. Let's go and just pop this. Obviously, we haven't really been playing like that seriously. Because there's just so many units, and I'm also just trying to take a look at everything. Man, wild stuff. Probably get a good wind blast here as well. Because I think it takes a little, yeah, that's a perfect wind blast. The damage, man, it's crazy. Unfortunately, but I think we're going to break for the most part. Is this thing unbreakable? So what is it? Like, is it, so we have fire whilst moving, causes terror, armor piercing, and armored. It has really good leadership. Especially, obviously, with our main boy around. Really high stats, weapon strength is super high. And the missile damage is actually surprisingly high as well, with poison as well. So you can definitely output a lot of damage with these things, just like from range as well. I mean, I imagine it'd be more, like you'd get a lot more out of it if you stuck it on a hero or something with the missiles. But again, for the most part, you're probably not too like focusing too much with it anyway. Like you're just gonna throw it into combat and just hope for the best. But again, you know, if you get a lot of the war wagons, a lot of the archers down, because the archers are probably like, they're not going to be armor piercing, right? The Vanguard, well, they're anti-large. Ooh. Oh yeah, they're huntsmen, right? They're not just like archers. They are huntsmen. They're specifically trained to hunt people. So it does make a lot of sense. And they can fire whilst moving and stalk. So they can stalk is where they can shoot and stay hidden. So if they're in some forest, you can set up some really good ambushes with them. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very fun faction. Obviously, they're anti-large as well, giving them a bonus. I mean, they're pretty going to melt stuff like, yeah, I mean, look at that. They've got, what, like 4 units shooting it, and it is going down very, very quickly. We'll just pop everything, boys. And there you go. Death animation. Oh, no, that sucks so much. It was just about to die. And the battle ended. I wanted to see how it died. That's unfortunate. But there we go, guys. We can end the battle, and I believe we can show off the end screen as well, which is all good. So as you can see, the men we deployed, we got pretty much beaten up. And what really racked up the most kills, yeah, is these war wagons. The Hellblaster with over 1,000 kills, and the Mortar with 800. And I think this Hellblaster war wagon is going to be so strong, because the thing is, when the battle lines clash, that was when the Hellblaster was just awful, because it couldn't shoot anymore, unless it was elevated, obviously. But now it's always elevated, so even when the battle lines clash, they can still shoot really effectively into the enemy line without being, you know, stuck against yours. Yeah, our Skink Priest got over 900 kills. One of our Croxagors got 1,000. One of these Sacred Croxagors got over 1,000, and so did the Regiment of Renowned one as well. So a pretty good showing there by them. Very, very impressive. Did anyone else rack up too much? Where did the Hunters stand? Yeah, the Hunter's doing okay, but really it was just the war wagons doing the best. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to drop a like and a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one.